Bro, before we start, here is what you are getting in this video. You are going to learn why most people ignore content nowadays. And you will understand how the brain behaves when you are doom scrolling. And I will show you how to stop the scroll using psychology. And you will learn how to keep attention, not just grab it. And this is one of the best copywriting skills ever. You can apply it to whatever you want. And I will connect all of this to becoming a better copywriter. The kind the clients actually pay for. Because right now you are not competing against copywriters. You are competing with TikTok, Instagram, Reels. You are fighting for milliseconds of attention. And if you don't understand this, your copy is invisible. So let's be real. People don't read like before. They scroll fast like zombies. Thumb moving, eyes half open, and they are absolutely tired. Your copywriting words appear for half a second and they disappear. Not because your writing sucks, but because the brain is in the defense mode. Every app is attacking attention, so the brain learns to filter everything. It asks one question: is this worth my energy? If the answer is not clear in 1 second, you are gone. This is why normal copy is not working anymore. And for sure, right here, I'm talking about the ads the copywriter writes and about the content they write, script writer or whatever. So you might be saying, learn how to grow your business. Scroll. 5 tips for success. They scroll. Let me tell you about our product. Scroll. Because nothing there feels urgent, new, or emotional. And the brain only stops for 3 things: danger, reward, curiosity, something like that. That's why people talk too much about the hooks and how to make a visual hook and how to make your hook something people can't fucking scroll it. So it must have danger, reward, and curiosity. So here's what scrolling actually is. It's literally dopamine hunting in the brain. Maybe the next post is more interesting than that one. So your copy is not competing with content. It's competing with possibility. That's powerful. It means the average is absolutely invisible. So you absolutely must break the pattern. So let me show you how you can do that without this fucking Instagram method, which is calling the business owners and insulting them and saying, fucking douchebag, give me the owner and all that bullshit. And insulting business owners every fucking day. Tip 1, and it's the most important one, the pattern interrupt. To stop the scroll, to stop everything they are doing and to stop their mind from scrolling you, you must feel different from everything else. That's why in this Instagram method they are insulting the business owners, because everyone is talking like, hey man, I like your business and all that bullshit, and my name is Yusuf or my name is whatever, and I like your business and I think you have the best product ever. Bro, nobody likes that shit. So how to get his attention is by insulting him. No, I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm telling you what people are doing right now. Because the brain loves patterns, but it pays attention when patterns break. Let me give you an example. Everyone writes, want to improve your copywriting, so they absolutely scroll that shit. But if you see something like, your copy is being ignored, they will stop, because now it feels personal and it hits on a point, which is really my emails and my ads all being ignored, or nobody's reading what you are writing. That hits ego, bro. I'm not asking you to do that exactly, but I'm giving you the framework and you apply it to whatever you are doing. Pattern interrupt means saying what other people are fucking avoiding. Like, bro, everyone getting viral, he's saying something different. Like, for example, Andrew Tate, for example. Why he got viral? He got viral because he was calling the feminist and he was calling the girl they can't fucking drive, and the man can marry like 4 wives or can have like 5 girlfriends. No one can say that shit. So people feel he's different. People feel that that's absolutely pattern interrupt. They feel that way. And it's direct and personal and slightly uncomfortable. But who gives a fuck? As long as it wakes the brain up. So step 2, curiosity gap. You don't give everything. You open a loop. The bad one would be something like, here are 5 copy tips. But the better one, this one single mistake is killing your copy. Because humans hate open loops. It creates tension. And tension means attention. I feel like I'm rapping right now, but anyway. That's why movie trailers don't show the ending, buddy. Because curiosity pulls people forward. So step 3, emotion is much greater than information. Facts don't stop the scroll. Feelings do. This software has 10 features. That's absolutely fucking bullshit. but you are wasting hours doing this manually. They're actually pretty cool because one informs, but the other one hurts. Emotions activate survival brain, and survival brain wins every single time. So why this matters for you as a copywriter? You might be saying, but what is going to benefit me? Bro, if you can't fucking win attention, nothing else matters. Not your offer, not your skill, not your fucking Google Doc. Attention is the first sale, and beginners absolutely lose here. They write like teachers. They try not to give information, but professionals talk like psychologists, and psychologists triggers emotion. If you master attention, you become valuable, and people will pay for that service. Because businesses don't pay for words. And I know that I have said that many times, but it's true. So here's how you hold the attention after you grab it, which is tiny stories. The brain loves stories more than facts. That's why storytelling is the best persuasion art you can add in your copy. And instead of saying people struggle with consistency, you say you sit down to work, 10 minutes later, you are on your phone and you can't stop the doom scrolling. Now the reader sees themselves because the stories create mental image. So your brain is on working mode. You make him work. And images holds attention more than statements and information. Step 4, keeping attention. And by the way, most people fail here. Grabbing attention is step 1, but keeping it, that's where professionals are made. And if you want to make copywriting is your career, you must understand all the psychological triggers. Most writers do this. Big hook, then boring explanation and boring opening line. Energy drops, reader leaves. You must keep feeding the brain. So how you do that? Short sentence, fast rhythm, clear flow, because people have TikTok brain. If you make this fucking long sentences, no one would read that shit. Your writing should feel like movement, not a lecture. Let me give you an example. Copywriting is a form of communication designed to persuade customers to take a specific action. Bro, nobody talks like that, and after a minute, I would forget that shit. But the good one would say, copywriting is words that make people act. Now it's clear, my brain can save that shit here. So it's simple, so it's readable. And readable means attention stays, and that's what I'm trying to teach you here. So let me give you the micro story framework. Here's a weapon. Instead of explaining ideas, show moments. Don't say people struggle with focus, but say something like you open your laptop, you are ready, but then you check one notification. Now it's 14 minutes later. Now they see it because the stories create mental movies. And movies hold attention much more than ideas. That's why people like watching movies, but they don't like reading. So your copy should feel like scenes, not lessons. So let me give you the future pacing. Attention stays when the brain sees a reward coming. You guide them into the future. Let me give you an example. Imagine writing one email that brings clients for months. Now their brain travels forwards, especially when you are talking in the next 120 days or the next 3 months. It wants to reach that future. And by the way, that's how gurus are scamming you and bullying you into their fucking courses. Bro, courses are bullshit nowadays. Like, if you want to get information about how to write copy and all that, you can get it from YouTube. But you can't get someone to teach you to review your copy, to make your copy better, to make your outreach better, to literally tell you what to send to that specific prospect and how to write the copy for that specific prospect. I'm someone who has been in the game for like at least 2 years. If you want to actually get that, you would pay at least $2,000 for a mentorship program. Oh, for less than $100. You get me to work with you like 2 hours every single day to make you unbelievably good with the outreach, with the writing copy, with how to talk to the prospect, with the sales call, with everything. And with the services that you will never find on YouTube, which is the email marketing process. Not just writing the copy, but how to deal with the automation, how to do all that. And not just that, a lot of copywriting services that are requiring, not just that, but all the copywriting services people pay for. No one is teaching that on YouTube, buddy. And I will not teach it on YouTube, to be honest. So if you wanna get it, you can find my Instagram here or maybe in the description. You can find it. DM me copy and I will send you everything about it and we can have a free session call. So let's get back to what we were talking about, which is attention and all that. Bro, some words carry emotion weight. Not big words, but strong words. And instead of saying improve, you say fix, stop, kill, break. And instead of saying problem, you say struggle, frustration, mess. These words create feeling fast. And attention loves the emotional language. I hope you get what I mean because it's very important. And every time you are talking in your copy, you gotta talk about them. The word for your copy, which is I, we, all that shit. But the best word is you. Your brain wakes up when it hears you. You are losing attention, you scroll every night, you want better results, and personal means attention. So yeah man, I guess this is the end of the video. And if you wanna actually get good at writing copy, I wouldn't suggest you to watch more videos and be a fucking consumer because that will just slow you down. If you wanna actually get good at writing copy, outreach, go and outreach yourself every single fucking day. Do volume, then analyze what's working, what it's not working. And if you wanna accelerate that shit, you get someone who has more experience than you to give you the roadmap to actually work with you one-on-one, you know? And as I told you, DM me on Instagram and let's make it happen. So yeah man, see you in the next video.